Okay, let's get in the car. Who's ready to go? I think I have a loose tooth. I can't find my hat. I stubbed my toe and it was my good one. Can I bring the jam jar? The thing's clogged. I don't know what to wear. We're ready. Here we are at the letter factory. Everyone ready to help out with your father's big letter presentation? Okie dokie, Artichoke. Fortunately, we have the most talented letters in the whole world. What makes them so special, Dad? Well, Dad, our letters are the only letters in the world that can speak. Letter. And they know exactly what to say. That's important, Dad, because when letters make sounds, they work together to make words. Letter! Now, I know you might be asking yourself, what do we do with all these letters? Just push this button, and you'll see.
The Web3's alphabet book, which contains names every single letter of the alphabet. And this is the book's publisher, Mr. Web3. The Web3's alphabet book is filled with all the letters of the alphabet.
But now we need to convince Mr. Websley to make a talking alphabet book. Do you know what he needs for that book? Letters that make sounds. Mr. Websley is coming around to see our letters and hear their sounds. Yes, he's getting a special tour and then a big presentation. Kids, Mr. Websley is one of the most important letter users in the world. And now I'd like to introduce the big man who will be leading this factory tour, Dad. Yes, we're proud of the fact that we make the best letters in the world. I want to help. What can I do? Whoa! Oh.
Boy!
Oops, sorry. I'll clean it up. Well, where is everybody? I get very grumpy if I have to wait for anything. Welcome to our letter factory, Mr. Websley, where letters make exactly the right sound. Please hop aboard for your special tour. This better be good. Letters that make sounds. I'll believe it when I hear it. Lily, if you two could keep an eye on Tad, that would be great. Okie dokie, Artichoke. Okie dokie, Artichoke. Here at the letter factory, we make better letters than anywhere else in the world. Why? Because we train our letters to make their sound absolutely perfect every time. Hey, I found some old letters. E, F, G, whoa, and H that we can use to decorate the stage. I was thinking I could play this song. All the letters from A to Z. Well, maybe I can do a dance with this big letter O. E, F, G, H. How many letters are there? Only 26, Tad. But maybe you're too little to remember all of them. Why don't you just sit and watch? Too little. Just watch. Get lost. No, Dad. Aw, I didn't mean it like that. Leave. We need to practice so the presentation will be perfect. Right, Lily. I'll talk to Tad later. If I knew my letters, I could help. Now entering the letter training area. All letters please report to the training area immediately. Caution, intense and serious letter training now in progress. I'm just too small
To get my letters right. Huh?
Well, wait a minute. Let's just see about that. improved system developed right here by a very ingenious scientist. Ooh, me! In these classrooms, we teach every letter to make its correct sound. Why don't you join the A's, Tad? Wooga, wooga, wooga. Ah! Perfect! That was exactly the right sound for the letter A. As in ant. Which reminds me, I need to get this monster suit cleaned. What did the A say? You see, my boy? Learning letters is easy. Now you know. The A says the A says every letter makes the sound. The A says Wow, what letter is next? The letter B. Hey, this B forgot one of his bumps. That's a lowercase b, Tad. And this large one is called a capital B. Each letter can be either a capital or a lowercase, but they both make the same sound, no matter what the shape and size. Hold it. I heard a boom, boom, boom. You are not cannons. You are the letter B. And the B says, the B says, every letter makes the sound. The B says, whoa.
Wow.
It's cold in here. This is the C room. C makes the sound, as in cold. You are the letter C, and your sound is. The C says. Every letter makes a sound. The C says. Look out!
Wow.
Good thing I wore my long underwear. Ooh, welcome to the D room, Daddy-O. I dig your vibes, my main D. And we are here so the Sprout can soak in your message. Crazy. Listen up, cool cats. The D goes as in dog.
I dig the D. Let's tune it into that crazy poetry.
The D says, every letter makes a sound. The D says, well done, Daddy-O. Letters, listen up. We really need to impress Mr. Websley, so I'm thinking of creating an incredible beginning for the presentation. Okay, first I need to build a big set with a slide.
Weep.
We really don't have time for any changes. Okay. Well then, let's take it from the top. With A, B, C, and D, and action. The A says I. The B says the C says and the D says And here's where we use my remote control spotlight. Help! Okay, so,
Maybe we don't use the spotlights.
what room is next, Professor? My boy, just ask if this is the E room. Excuse me, is this the E room? Is this the E room? This guy is no help. He just keeps saying, That's right, Tad. This is our E trainer. He's teaching the sound of the letter E. As in egg. The E says. The E says. Every letter makes the sound the E says. Ah, bravo! Perhaps we best be going. Oh no, this E is missing a line. Actually, that's the letter F. Can we go inside so I can learn what it sounds like? Certainly, but I hope you don't get airsick. Huh? All right, F letters, prepare for takeoff. Are we going to get on a plane? You'll see. F letters, make your sound. Cool. Yes, the sound of the letter F is, as in the word.
Fly.
Let's try it. Hey, I'm flying. This is fun. Yes, that word works too. The F says, every letter makes a sound. The F says, oh, Professor, learning letters is great.
Yes, and every room is a wonderful challenge.
Hey, what letter's that? G. Lift those weights all the way. What sound does the letter G say? G. The G says. G. The G says. G. Every letter makes a sound. The G says. G. This thing weighs a ton. Wow. It's hot in here.
That's the sound of the letter H. And water make the H's.
Happy. The H says, every letter makes a sound. The H says. Here's where we double check each letter to make sure it looks and sounds absolutely perfect. The E says, the F says, the G says, and the says,
And this is why we double check each and every letter. I need a new letter H at checkpoint 3, please. Letter H at checkpoint 3. That's the letter H we know and love. There's something missing here. Good thing I have my pen.
there should be above this lowercase I a dot.
It appears my pen is
Empty. Hey, Professor, great shot.
Shall we enter?
Icky. If you are the letter I, then the sound you make is This is the way we train the I letters to make their sound. Correct. The I says. The I says. Every letter makes a sound. The I says. Professor, I bet the little J is next door buddies with the little I. Why do you say that? Because they both have a dot. Excellent observation. The letter J makes the sound of jump. The J says jump. The J says jump. Every letter makes the sound. The J says jump. Wow.
I'm going to have to get that fixed. Ah.
The K letters are hard at work. Grasshopper. It is a gift to learn the sound of the most humble letter K. The K says, every letter makes a sound. The K says,
Like kick. It is the young but wise frog. who becomes one with the alphabet.
Hey, that's the letter L. Right. I know because my brother Leaf and my sister Lily have one of those at the beginning of their names. The L says, oh, 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 oh. The L says, oh, 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 oh. The L says, oh, 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 oh.
The L letters
Heard their sound while licking lollipops. I wish I were a letter L. The L says, oh. The L says, oh. Every letter makes the sound. The L says, oh. The L says, lick. Okay, letters. We'll do 2 spins to the right. Then, letter I, you do an inverted pirouette. Letter J, a jump split. Letter K, a kick turn. And letter L, a lunge. Here we go. They're the world's best letters. Not the world's best dancers. Let's hear it. The I says, the J says, the K says, and the L says, oh. They sound great, but we better hurry with the rest of the letters. Dance tour is almost over. Welcome to the tastiest room in the whole factory.
letters. You are known as the M, and M makes the most marvelous sound.
Marvelous. The M says, the M says, every letter makes a sound. The M says, oh, excuse me. Hello? Anybody home? The N letters can be a little bit crabby. Hello? I'm teaching Tad here all about the letter N, and I was wondering if you would be so kind as to let us hear your sound. No. How about at noon? Nope. Near 9 o'clock? Nuh-uh. Next November? No, not noon, not near 9 o'clock, or next November. Not now, not ever, never. Tad, perhaps we'll have to come back to this room. Hey, Professor, the N says... Why, that's correct. The N says... The N says... Every letter makes a sound. The N says...
No.
Where are we, Professor Quigley? Tad, this is the O room, and I would advise that you duck. Duck? Why? The O says, as in ox and octopus. Odd. You mean the O says, as in the word odd? Yes. And it's odd that the O letters didn't follow their trainer. But the O says, the O says, every letter makes a sound. The O says, Hey, Professor, what's that noise? And that smell? It smells like popcorn. Just make sure you wait until they're finished popping. We are the letter P, and the sound we make is. The P says. The P says. Every letter makes a sound. The P says. Like in. Popping popcorn.
Mmm.
Need salt. Listen, everybody. The M says. The N says. The O says. And the P says. Class, in addition to Tad joining us today, we have two guest speakers. Dicky Duck and Molly Mallard. Oh, cool. They will be discussing the sound of the letter Q. Please, Molly, begin. Q.
Quack, 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 quack. Q. Quack, 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 quack. Quack. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack.
Any questions? Good. Now let's review. The Q says.
Quack.
The Q says.
Quack.
Every letter makes a sound. The Q says.
Quack. Woo, woo, woo.
Welcome to the R room. We're revving up for a big day of learning. Our letters, let's ride. The R says. The R says. Every letter makes the sound. The R says. Greetings to all the S letters. Our speaker, all the way from the jungles of Africa, is the world's foremost authority on S-ology. So listen carefully. The S says. The S says. Every letter makes a sound. The S says. Without the T, where would we be? We love just doing our thing. So thanks and please for toe tapping T's. Yes is the sound we sing. Jolly good show. The T says. The T says. Every letter makes a sound. The T says. Tad, do you realize that your name is like an English afternoon? How so, old chap? Elementary, my dear boy, both begin with T. Neat salt. Okay, we're agreed that a big special effects smoke machine is probably not the best idea. We better do a roll call to make sure all the letters are here. I'll start with Q, R, S, and T letters. Please make your appropriate sound. The Q says what? The R says the S says and the T says. I also want to hear from E, F, G, H. And
I, not I, the letter.
But I, like in Dad telling us to keep an eye on Tad.
Aye.
Tad, this room is for you. Me? Not me, you. Who? Never mind. Just follow me. You? Tad, can you guess what sound the letter U makes? That's right. It is.
The letter U makes the sound of class.
Open your umbrellas. A word that begins with the letter U is up. Make your sound as we go up. The U says. The U says. Every letter makes a sound. The U says. Hey, what's shaking?
Wow. Oh.
I mean, why are we shaking? Welcome to the vibrating breathe room. Here we vibrate the bees to help them learn their sounds. The bee says, every letter makes a sound. The bee says, very well done. But Tad, you don't look so good. I think I'm gonna get sick. What's happening, dude? What's going on with you? This is Tad, and he is here to learn about the W. When I play it over here, the room starts to shake in my ear.
What I found is the sound that you make.
Wow, this learning letter stuff is fun. Thanks. You are welcome, don't you know? It's time for us to go. This lesson is through. What is the sound of the W? Ted, next we have the X room. Observe. Hey, I can see inside myself. Here we use X-rays to teach the X sound. No bones about it. The X makes the sound of, as in box or box. Give it a try. Extremely well done.
Excellent.
The X says, every letter makes a sound. The X says, hey professor, is that the letter Y? Y as in yes. Give me a Y sound. Yeah. Give me a Y sound. Yeah. What did the Y letter say? Yeah. The Y says, yeah. The Y says, yeah. Every letter makes a sound. The Y says, yeah. We've searched A through X and no sign of Ted yet. That leaves the Y and Z rooms. You better hurry, or Dad will. And it is this strict training that makes our letters remarkably dependable. Uh-oh, and a bunch of other letters. Dad is almost done giving the tour to Mr. Websley. Each letter outstanding and going its own sound. The U says, the V says, the W says, and the X says, and the Y says, yeah, and the Z says, lullaby.
Z.
Catch some Z's when day is done. It's your sound. Now go to sleep, my little one.
There he is.
He's had a busy day of learning his letters. You mean Tad knows the alphabet? Well, he sure knows his Z's. He has learned them all from A to Z. He wanted to be part of the presentation, and well, I think I was too hard on him. Hey, I have an idea. Tad, wake up. We have a big problem. Yes, I'm your problem. Don't worry, I won't get in the way of your presentation. Well, that's just it. Lee lost his voice and we need your help. You know all of your letters, right? You bet. And here's how we're going to do it.
Okay.
First we start with the letter A, and then Philippe and Lily. They went to go look for Tad. I'm ready for this presentation to start now. Yes, sir. Well, if you could just wait 1 minute, as my children were, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, at this time we are proud to present the alphabet from A to Z. Some letters are made of straight lines, and some are curvy and round, but every letter makes a sound.
The A says ah. The B says ba 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 ba. The C says k. And the D says d. The E says eh. And the F says f. The G says g. And the H says the I says e. And the J says j. The K says k. And the L says oh. The M says And the N says The O says And the P says p. The Q says qu. And the R says v. The S says s. And the T says t. The U says ah. And the V says v. The W says what. The X says x. The Y says yeah. And the Z says z.
And those are all the letters in the factory. You do know all your letters, Tad. Hey, I thought you lost your voice. Oh, yeah, I just found it. If you practice, it's not hard to learn your alphabet. Every letter makes a sound. Every letter makes a sound. What you hear is what you get. Oh, yeah. Consider me sold. My next book will be the Websley Talking ABC book. I need all of your letters and all of their sounds. Outstanding. Thanks, everybody. Lee, Lily, Tad, as a reward for knowing your letters, I present you not with T-shirts, but without the Z-shirts. Yay! Thanks for everything, big brother. You're the one that did it, little brother. And something tells me today you got a whole lot bigger.